Hello again, everyone. I'm Nesbit. You're the People of Skyrim. We're just getting game any second now. Just setting things up, make sure everything's sorted, and then I'll be with you. So make sure all the audio is correctly connected up. Okay, I got my mic, and I'm just going to wait for that desktop audio. There we are. Okay, see that? We're in then. That's good. Okay, I'm just going to share the stream, and then I'm going to come in game, okay? Let's just... What's that? I've just got to change on a little bit. Okay, we've got the screen. Okay, we're good to go. Right. Let's get in game. Actually, just stuff it. Sorry, just got to get my power. That's it. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, right. Just got to go back to where I was, which was in the Sleeping Giant Inn, after completing Ustengrav. Okay, so we finished Ustengrav. Hello, NATO. I take it it's NATO. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. 100%. Oh, TPOS traps. I love them. A great addition to the game.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you
But
drink
do you?
along me. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Hiya. All right.
And so
Okay.
clashing and slashing of
I'm in
steel as
TFC mode.
brave lass Matilda charged
What's
in
going on
full
here?
of sea.
Nope. I'm sat down. Sorry for just remembering where I'm at.
And the braggart named Ragnar
Okay.
was boastful no more. When his ugly
Now it's
red
night
head
time in
hung
the inn,
around on the
and just to
floor.
let you know, folks, I love dark inns. I only like to see light sources from, you know, where there are actually lights and effects. But if you don't, you can easily... Oh, not that. Bear with me. There you go. You can easily brighten up in the E&B preset setting suns, okay? Right, I'm going to talk to Delphine. I think I've loaded everything up okay. Hopefully we're not going to have any issues, because I was building in the data folder, and that's a different folder from my game folder. I have two different folders, one for building, one for gameplay, and a TPOS2 folder and a TPOS-C folder. So it can get complicated when you're reinstating mods and all the rest of it. So hopefully I've done everything right.
You're that visitor been
Let's just bring
poking
a
around.
torch up. Which was my torch? Torch is 3. Okay, let's go to 3. Oh wow. Might need some edits here. Let's have a look. Yep, there's definitely some edits required in this inn. And that's why we're here, to test the lighting and see how lighting is affected. So that's not nice at all. That's terrible. Don't quite know what I've done there. It's got everything loaded up. But otherwise...
It's my business.
Ah, it's
to
still
keep track
happening
of
without the
strangers.
torch. Look, just popped in there, I thought. Let's have a look. Yeah, Riverwood is the... Yeah, Riverwood's been a pain in the ass. Sorry, the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood has been a bit of a pain in the ass with its lighting. I'm using the Lux interior lightings with my Skyrim farmhouse inns and the Setting Suns E&B preset. This is the only inn that isn't playing ball. Everything else is sorted so far, so I'm going to have to come back in here
We don't
and
get
try
a
to
lot
sort
of
that out.
travelers here in Riverwood.
Let's just forward the quest then.
I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
So that's one thing there then, to sort out the lighting. It wasn't happening in the day, so it just happened at night time. Anyway, let's go into... Oh, no. Just thinking, where is she? Lydie, don't follow me.
I've
Or
got
Lydia.
your back.
Wait here.
I will remain on guard here.
Yeah, please, because otherwise you'll block the doorway, and that just ruins Delphine's moment. Okay. So again, this, you know, if you're new to
This
my
is a
work,
local
folks,
favorite. One One of
And the
first
bard's about
songs
to
I
sing.
ever learned.
I'll wait till he stops singing.
Ragnar the Red.
All right.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been
Once was a
hearing so
hero
much
named
about. I think you're looking for this.
riding to Whiterun from
We need to talk.
Ulrichstead.
Follow me.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time
Now
that
we
you
can
lie down and bleed." And so then
Again,
came
I'll just wait for this
flashing and slashing
quest
steel as the
dialogue to
brave lass
pass,
Matilda charged in full of
and
steel.
that damn bard to finish singing, and then we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat about what's going on with the TPOS 2 AE mod pack.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Okay, let's just advance
The
the quest.
Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
The Greybeards are right. I am Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
I just came here for the horn.
And now you have it. No harm done. I knew the Greybeards would send you for the horn if they thought you were Dragonborn. Taking it was the only way I could be sure this wasn't a Thalmor trap.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
All right, Delphine, whatever you say. How many times have we done this now?
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Okay, so what's the part you're not telling me? And if you notice in first-person mode, guys and girls, the Dragonborn voiceover mod is quite loud. In third person, it's more balanced. But I sort of get why he increased the volume in first person, so, you know, I'm not unhappy with it, is what I'm saying.
You said the Thalmor are after you.
That's not what I wanted.
Yes,
Wrong
but
one.
that isn't important right now.
No, it's
what
not.
is important is that
So what's
you
the
might
part
be
you're not
Dragonborn.
telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Okay.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Okay, let's go kill a dragon.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
I hope I got all my patches loaded up. I was just thinking about the farmhouse and maybe...
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
I'm sure I loaded up everything. What I'm just going to very quickly do, I'm just going to go out and check Vortex and make sure I've loaded up all my patches so I haven't screwed up. I think I did. I'm quite sure. I double checked everything. Just have a look. Just want to make sure I've got everything loaded up. That was correct. Disabled. Yep, just the one. Okay, all right. I have. So it is an issue. I just got to sort that patch out for the Lux interiors and the Skyrim farmhouse inn. I need an update for this interior.
Orgnar,
I don't
I'm
recall
traveling.
seeing it in the
You've got
last stream,
inn,
though.
so I'll be
Anyway, there you
back.
go. I'll worry about that later.
Right.
Let's
Happy
just go
trails.
back to... Right, I'll leave... Okay, that's already done that. Look, that's interesting. Okay. I keep forgetting which is run button. That since I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm getting my buttons mixed up for Skyrim now. There you go. Wait till we're playing Starfield and Cyberpunk. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Remembering all that.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there.
Okay, so what we have here, now I can talk about the mods a bit, really. What's she going that way for? That's interesting. I'll check that out. No, she ain't going to go that way. You come back this way, Delphine. What was I saying? Let me think. In the last game... Actually, I've got a follower. Let's just bring Lydia, sorry, or whatever her name is. I just want to pick her up, guys and girls. It's important I do that because she tells me if anything's off with the nav mesh. Where is she? Where did I leave her? Come on.
We heading out?
Follow me.
As you command, my Thane.
Ah. Come on then, sweetheart. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I want you to follow me now, girl. All this way. Come on. We're going to go this way. And I'm going to have a chat while we make our way to Kynes Grove. She's coming this way. So what I would say is, there's been the odd occasions where I've seen Delphine actually go that way. That's very, very rare. Normally, she travels and traverses across the bridge. So I'm going to investigate that, because it's very rare if I've seen her go a different direction at this stage of the quest. So it's night time now, and it's nicely lit, but we have the Aurora Borealis going on here, so that's really nice. And I'm using my Riverwood by Nesbit mod, and I'm using other authors' mods as well for other settlements, but I like my mod for Riverwood. So let's just check the torch while we're here. That looks nice. That looks very nice, actually. I like that. So again, the whole point of these online streams and the local streams that I do is to make sure the mod pack works well together. I'm still at the early stage of testing in terms of this mod pack. Once I've checked everything that I've got loaded at the moment, stick your traps, Nesbit. All right, which one of you? Okay, own up. Which one of you voted for stick your traps, Nesbit? Okay. Which one? Come on, own up. I want to know who said it. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. Let's get back to what... Oh, here comes some rain. Brilliant. Oh, I forgot what I was saying now, because that threw me. Stick your traps, Nesbit. That's funny. Anyway, thanks for the likes, folks. Thanks for joining me, especially it's the second time of the day. You may notice I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. But I've also got to do this testing as well. We've got Minty's Lightning loaded up, and it's going to be... It's set for exciting, so as you can see now, this is going to get really interesting, very loud. Okay, look at this. Wow. Excellent. Oh, get off buttons. Come on, run. Thank you, mate. Wrong button. Just trying to get in the run there. So yeah, so once I've checked all the mods that I've got loaded in for now and all the patches, and I've done a lot of patching.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul. Ah, but you look tired. Come.
I would love to share a drink
bottle
with you,
of
friend.
Honeydew mead with me. Ah, nothing like buying spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend.
Yeah, cheers.
May your
Okay,
adventures
so
find you fame and fortune.
that bright night sky is gone. It's 3:29 a.m. 28, and we've got Minty's Lightning kicking in, and it's a pitch black night now. Just take away the torch. It's still fair. Well, that's pretty balanced. I like that. I have got the nights a little brighter than I'd normally have them for stream. I generally have my settings all running at 1. But for the stream, I do increase the brightness of the nights, alright? So again, I'm going to... So who's with me today then? We got NATO, so I know it wasn't NATO, so is that secret lemonade drinker or is that... who else would... That could be Jack, I guess, who'd say stick your traps. Come on, let me know who it is, own up. I want to know. I love sticking the third option, folks. It's good fun. I always like, you know, sticking little... Oh, mud crab. Oh, where's my gear? Alright, I've already got my sword loaded in. Lovely. Look at that floor, look. Look at that floor. The road, really blended roads and Pfuscher's textures and parallax textures. Really nice. Like that. The game itself, the aesthetics, or you know, the all the textures, the mountains and everything have all been are pretty much the same as TPOS, except for the grass mod, because in TPOS 2AE I upload all my I upload. Sorry, hello Jack. I knew that was you. I knew it was you, man. Nice to see you, mate. Oh wow, wow. We might get hit by lightning. What was I saying? I can use folk Gunnar or whatever it's called, the grass mob, because all my settlements I raise up off the ground. Whereas with TPOSC, this sort of grass mob is just too invasive. Where am I going? I'm going to Colinswrath, aren't I? I am actually going to... do I want to fast travel? I think I will. That's good to see everyone. I want to watch people path as well, so I want to path down to Whiterun, and I also want to see if we get any weird lightning effects, like people getting struck by lightning or something like that. So that'd be good, because like I said, we've got a hell of a lot going on here, and I love Minty's lightning mod. It's really good. Adds a lot of effects to the games. Nice effects. You know, I think this looks really nice.
Insufferable waiting.
And actually, in terms of streaming, you're literally just right behind me, so there's no lag on the stream, which is good. We didn't have that with Kingdom Come either, so still looks really great. Cheers, Nato. Thanks, mate. But I love this. It does take some frames though in key areas. This excited lighting preset does take a few frames. Not everywhere, but especially around Whiterun and a few other areas. Okay, let's go down to Windhelm.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, I'm going to Windhelm.
Windhelm.
To kill a dragon.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. I wouldn't wander here alone. Come on, carriage is the safest way to travel. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest
Excellent.
city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by Xavbio himself.
Here, Jack, by the way, in the Kingdom Come delivery stream today, I hit 21 or 22 in my archery with the arrows that I had, and I only lost because the guy finished before me, so he got those extra 3 points. I was really pleased with that, mate. That was really good. Look at this, look. Time of day. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to Colinswrath. Got to check the inn as well. Need to check the inn. Need to check. Sorry, I'm stammering. Check the lighting in the inn as well, guys. All right, and girls. Do that in a sec. And as you see, we've got the Lux Fire as usual with the TPOS series, because it works really well with the TPOS series. That's why I spent a year developing the patches and everything for it. Well worth it. Oh, it's got brighter all of a sudden. That's nice. All right, where's my Guardian Shield? What am I doing? That's not what I want. Which is my Guardian Shield? Have I got that in? There it is. It hasn't got an assigned number though. This is so cool. I know I've said this before, but again, oh, what am I doing? I'm showing this for people that don't know about this mod. There's a mod which is from this shield's from the God of War, I think, folks. Basically, there's, like I say, his shield. You know, you can get on the Nexus. So that's from one author, and another author animates it. I think that's really cool. I love that. I think that's wicked. Okay, I've got to check out my farmhouse inn, and make sure the lighting edits are working okay with the Lux patch that I've created. And I keep forgetting which buttons I'm running with now, because I've been playing Kingdom Come, so I'm getting confused. Of course, there's a massive border hold here from the TPOS, the Skyrim border hold mod that I run with the TPOS 2 AE, which is an add-on module. Oh, here we go.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
There's Delphine. Let's go. Alright, we'll check the inn after we've dealt with Alduin and Salaconir. Where am I going? Oh, lost myself for a second. And I am going to fight this dragon proper with the weapons I've got at my disposal. I'm not going to use my cheat sword or bow, alright? We'll do this properly. Because I do enjoy fighting the dragons. They're still good fun, even today. After all these years.
Salaconir.
Salaconir, come. Let's see if I'm free cam in this scene. Hopefully it won't affect it. So we can see the dragon. Hopefully it won't affect the scene, me doing this, but I wanted to do this. Just have a look. Queen Fury. Dove do I. You do not even know our tongue.
Even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of
Oh, piss off. Ha Die! Here we go. Woohoo! Stand there bloody talking. Let's just get on with it. Bloody dragons. Dun, 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 dun. Still great music, folks. All these years later. All the great mod authors. The great music. You know. I know people knock it, but it is an old game now. But it's still a great game. And the modern community, you know, has kept it alive. And it's brilliant. The music's still fantastic. Do you know what? When I hear that theme tune and this battle music, I still get goose pimples after 12 years. 12 years! And it still gives me the same feeling when I first heard it. That's what makes it a great game. Yeah, it's a modded... I can't remember the author off the top of my head. NATO. Yeah, have that! Salaconir. Yep, to the end. Oh, collisions, I hate that. I do hate that. You get all collisions. Let me have a kill. Yes! Hooray! Woohoo! Lovely. Sorry about the screenshot icons you see in there. My Steam seems to be temperamental. I have turned them off, but they still seem to show themselves in game. Yeah, lovely. Haha! That's the end of him. Let's get that lightning in the background. Look at that. Look. Minty's lightning is still going. Excellent. We'll talk to Delphine in a minute. Look at that. Look.
You really are Dragonborn.
I am Delphine. I am. I'm the man. Oh dear.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
You do.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were Dragon Slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest Dragon Slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
We do. Let's get on with it then. The Blades. The Blades were great, guys. And girls, I love the Blades, you know. I'm sort of glad they came back with, you know, with Delphine as this quest goes on. Hopefully we'll see them in the future as well. That'd be good.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Okay, any ideas? That's what I'm looking for, I think.
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. Let's just have a look at this dragon's textures. It's got Frank's dragon bone reed textures. It doesn't look too bad, I suppose. A lot better than it would without them. Okay. Time of day. Alright. Need to pick up some armour. I want to get my favourite ruff and everything, so I'll do that in a bit when we come across a Civil War spawn, the TPOS Civil War spawn or whatever. Hopefully get some Stormcloak gear, because I do like that gear when I'm playing in game. I've got my follower. Delphine's on her way back.
What is it?
Still thundering and lightning. Thanks for the lights, folks. Thanks for being with me again today. It's because I've already done a stream today, especially if you've been with me all day today. I really appreciate the support. Now, let's check out this inn. We've got to check out this inn, alright? I need to check out the lighting patch for Lux and for the Skyrim farmhouse inns. So. Alright. The XD Ember patch is working well because that's my changes. It is dark in here. Let's just bring the light up. Let's have a look. I'm just looking for any lighting anomalies now. One of the reasons the inn is so dark from this end because of these flames. We've talked about this before, and your eyes have to adjust when you first come into the inn. But I've also upped the lighting as well. I'm gonna put it back in a minute. In fact, what I want to do is a test. I'm gonna put that back because actually it's nicely bright. It's just that when you first come into this inn, if you come down by these flames, you'll notice the lighting, or you know, if you're looking into the fire, Nevermore. Hiya. Well, I'm just about to explain that, Nevermore. Bear with me, right? And this is part of the TPOSC. This is about the TPOSC Setting Suns preset with Lux. I really like this. Now, I know some people won't, so just bear with me, all right? And I'll explain this. When you get close to big fire pits, it's hard to see beyond that fire pit 'cause it's so bright. It's like a real fire. If you ever, you know, been out camping at night and you got it's dark and it's night and you're looking into some big flames and you're sitting around a big fire, you can't really see much beyond that because of the way the retina works and everything. But now, if, like I say, if I come up to the top end, you'll notice, hello, Python. Woo, hello, hello. Look at all these things going on. What's this, hearts? And it's just cool. Now, when I've come to this end of the inn, right, my retinas have adjusted. You know, this is how I see.
He can come off a bit rough at times.
All right, NPCs, stop talking in my ear. Now the lightings, you've got the balance of the whole room because you're not right next to these flames. And I fell upon this by accident. Okay, when I was making. Oh, thanks, Nevermore. Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you. Hey, Squared. Your Squared's here as well. Ah, stick your traps, Nesbit. 75%. Well, I know who that is, don't I? Thanks, Nevermore. That's really kind. So yeah, that's what we see there, folks. And I felt, and I admit, it was a sheer fluke, really. It was a mixture of using Lux's, Gundewitt's work and all the Lux series. And when I made the E&B Setting Suns preset, you know, I mean, I was looking to do something different for my inns, and I fell upon something with the combination of mods that I was using and the Setting Suns preset. And so this is now and so the TPOS setup is similar, obviously, to this TPOS 2 setup in that regard, because the inns and interiors look really nice. But again, if it's too dark for you, again, in the E&B preset, well, as Nevermore just pointed out, you know, you can adjust things. I've just lightened up the preset easily there, all right, just with the basic adjustments, but you can do further adjustments to suit your gameplay. And I must again thank Fireman, because if you look, the default is re-engaged by Fireman for the Equinoquium preset. He allowed me to use that as my base to work on. I mean, it's nothing like his now, obviously. It totally changed up. But if you look at this inlet, there's no lighting anomalies at the moment. So this inn's okay. It's just Riverwood I need to fix up. So far, all the other inns are playing nicely. It's really nice to see you all, by the way. What's this? Low traps. My traps are death's dust. Well, so are mine, man. And, oh, I've run into a wall. What am I doing? There you go. Okay, but if you want to watch something funny, watch the last TPOS 2 AE video, folks, right near the end. There's actually a timestamp for it. And I was in Oostengrav, and I was talking about the traps I placed in Oostengrav, and I was talking about how, you know, if you're clever, you can use my traps to actually kill some of the Draugr that I trapped around by the word wall. And just to prove my point, as I hit the avalanche trap for the rocks, it knocked the Draugr on the head. It just made me laugh. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's go to sleep.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable,
I'd like to rent a room.
He's good for it. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I don't know, Nevermore. I'd have to think on that. Okay, have I just rented my room?
I'd like to rent a room.
Are you joking?
Oh, I did,
You
yeah.
just rented a room. I'll show you to your room.
What
Right
do I
this
think
way.
about the fact...
Yeah.
It's so I don't use them. So
If there's anything else you need.
I stick to this. I'm quite happy with the Skyrim basic fighting system. There are a couple of mods in the mod pack and mods that I'm using now, which just sort of some animation mods and stuff like that. But I don't really use them, so I can't really comment on them because I haven't really experienced them. And there's always the opportunity, Nevermore, to do something different, for sure. Let's just go to sleep, because I want to show the lighting in the day, folks, when we got the beams coming in. Oh, that's the wrong bed. What am I doing? Where am I going?
I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use...
Here we go. Yeah, I know. I was forgetting where I was. Yeah, so... Let's just go for... I just want to show you the morning now, folks. Check the lighting out in the morning.
Business.
It is all a bit fancy, the inns, yeah.
Wouldn't even be here.
What I did was, folks, when I made the inns, I was actually working with some girls as well. And they pointed out, you know, Nesbit, I know you're making mods for yourself and for other blokes, like, you know. Let's just get through to the morning. Actually, oh, I just realised where I am. In Kinesgrove, there isn't much light coming through the windows. This is actually one in where I don't add many lux features because I've got the very low roof, and because we're in, you know, the snowy area where there isn't a lot of penetrative light. Christ, I can't even say it. You know, it's a dull environment, is what I'm saying. But well, it's all personal preference, isn't it? It all depends where you are and whatever. You know, don't forget, you know, it depends on your viewpoint. Nord people were very creative. They were violent and aggressive, but it depends on where you are. But again, when I was working on the Xbox series, and when Skyrim Farmhouse Inns, people wanted me to do a Farmhouse Inn mod.
Mining is hard work. But we pay a fair price for
I had
any
some
ore you dig up.
girls that was testing the mod along with some lads, so I mixed it up because, you know, you do have the female influence in Skyrim, and it is strong. The Nordic feminine influence is strong. Yeah, the men's influence is strong too. But and yeah, you're gonna have those blood and guts, and you know, those you know, fighting arenas and all the rest of it. But there's still going to be levels of creativity, and don't forget as well, Skyrim. If it was just the Nordic way of life, I'd agree. But you've also got the influence of, you know, the Red Guards, the Elves, and the Bretons, and the Empires, and they do infect a culture. They do change the nature of a culture. Skyrim is no longer truly Nord. I mean, that's what Ulfric's fighting about. It isn't Nordic anymore. It's not true to that. It's got all these other influences in it, and therein lies the problem for him. And what? So yes, you know, even though I sort of agree with what you're saying about the blood and guts and all the rest of it, Skyrim hasn't been like that for a long time. And that's the whole point of this story, isn't it? That's the center and the core of the story. And even the core, I'll tell you what, I was talking to Sword actually and some other people the other day about when I grew up in the 70s and the 60s, right? Just to put it into context, we didn't have Burger King, we didn't have malls, our cinemas was different from, and now, and during the 80s, right, American culture started to infect the English way of life, as my parents and other people saw it, because they saw the American way moving into UK culture more and more and more. And now at my age, you know, we live in a monoculture. We've got American, you know, coffee shops everywhere. We've got American, you know, malls everywhere. We've got American bowling alleys. We've got American this, American that. So there is a clear example and defined definition of how, you know, other cultures affect and infiltrate, you know, other peoples. It's happened to China. They've got the same things as the US now. It's one culture pretty much. So that's why, in a way, Python, I understand what you're saying, Zeus. Nords are blood and guts and all the rest of it at one level, but they've got all these influences, and these influences have been around for a long time. A hell of a long time. Yeah, I know. It started in the 70s, didn't it, or around there. And it shifted into the UK by the mid-80s. Because I remember reading Python, quite interestingly, that when they first set up the Burger Kings, and people were, back then, were too polite to ask for more chips as they were observing, and they totally changed the nature of American life with Burger King and many other outlets like it as well. It's quite fascinating. I actually listened to a very interesting documentary on that, and one day I might talk about it. I'm not going to do it here in game. So we've killed, oh, there's one of my followers. I think he's a follower. This guy goes on down
Need
to
something? You've been a good friend to me.
Yeah.
That means something.
Monk Starwave travels to Dover Retreat, and I think it's Half Moon Mill, just so you know. All right. Yeah, mate. Yeah. But yeah, it's amazing, you know, if you think about it. When I think in my lifetime how much things have changed, it's been dramatic, you know. Things change so fast. Right, what am I doing? What are we doing? I'm just thinking. We're going back to Delphine, aren't we? But along the way, I want to do some tests. So, let me think. What do I want to do now, guys and girls? I'm just gonna run up here, right? What I'm thinking about what it is I'm doing. Lovely jubbly. And again, in this mod pack, I've got some real nice snow effects. Pretty good, considering how hard, you know, the snowy areas can be, the mod. I've got Skyrim's Dead loaded up as well, okay? So, oh, 60% now in 40. I'm just looking at the poll. TPOS traps, I love them. I love them, I'm saying, yeah. A great addition to the game. See the last stream, but do you? 60% says stick your traps, Nesbit. And 40% says yes. I'll tell you what, you lot are really antisocial, aren't you? I mean, you're really rude. Yeah, so, I mean, even at the beginning of this game, right? You know, you have the whole issue with a Nord letting Ulfric escape, when in Nordic culture he did nothing wrong but challenge, you know, the king to, you know, the right of succession and being king. But for the Empire and everyone else, it was a big no-no. So, you know, the guy loses his head. Oh, here we go. It's a snowy area, Seuss. There is no trail. It's a snowy... That's another thing I like about it. That's the whole point. It's a snowy area, look. There's been snow. That's why the road's gone. I prefer it like that. That's my preferred setup. Yeah? Remember, we've all got different tastes, so if you don't like it, you know, shove it. There's the trail, look, Zeus. Oh God, I'm being comical. So funny. So there you go, it's back. But I do like. I don't like. You know the. Yeah, but you see, I'm going to go back to this because one of the things I dislike about Skyrim, and actually, there's a mod just come out actually that someone's done. They've affected the or corrected some of the snowy areas, right? But I really don't like these cobblestones or seeing roads in such a snowy area. I mean, you know, this is, you know, supposed to be. That's why I like. What's that mod called? What's that mod called? Is it Snowy Windhelm or Icy Windhelm, something like that? You know, I like that mod as well because it goes really well. Because I just expect, I mean, really, to be honest with you, right? If I had the time, I'd actually patch up Angus Mill as well. I'd have all this snowy as well. But yeah, I mean, it's personal preference, isn't it? You know, whether it's the gallows or the roads or anything else, it's personal preference. But I do like really blended roads. But when it comes to my, you know, Windhelm, I like Windhelm to be covered in snow. Okay, I'll check the comments in a minute. There's a lot going on there. I'm just thinking about... We've got to go back to Delphine, but I've just got to think about the patches that I've done and some of the testing. Let me think. What are the areas I need to check? Just got to think of some of the areas I need to check. Just got to take a breath a minute, folks. I did the interior patches, which we're checking as we go along. I've got to check Morthor. I just remember what I've got to do. I've got to go to Morthor. I need to check Morthor. I did that, actually. No, that was all right. We did that. That was okay. I want to check along the Morthor Road up to Dragon Bridge. I want to do round there. I've got to do round there because there was some performance issues I need to check there. I also need to check, where else was there? There was some small performance issues around the Folkreath area. I need to go down there. What else? There was something else. That's all right. Yeah, coming up from Iverstead and up the back road here, I checked this back up through the border hold there, the Folkreath border, and around there, or coming down near Helgen, there was some performance issues. That played out okay after some patching. These are just crossovers with other mods like Luxfire and stuff like that. What else was there? Okay, that would do for now, in my thinking. Why don't we just do that? We need to go to Windhelm. I need to go to Windhelm as well. Not Windhelm, sorry, Winterhold. I need to go to Winterhold first. I need to do that, guys. Sorry. Diablo. Oh, yeah, right, yo. My God, 6 likes. Thank you, everyone. And 5 people win. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Been having a blast playing Diablo 2. Oh, 2020-21 version. So that's not the newest one then. I saw the newest one that's out. I can't say I'm that keen on playing that. Bit too demonic for my liking, too intense. Does it? See, that's bizarre. You see, sometimes when I look at the stats, folks, I see that, you know... oh, it says 7 now. It's just updated, Python, yeah. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Again, thanks for your comments. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it. I really do. 8. No, 7 for me, mate. Probably update in a minute. Wow. Cool. I tell you what, if I get 8 comments in stream, I think that's the most I've ever had. Oh, 8. It is. Bloody hell. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. That's very kind of you. Damn right. Thank you. Now, these are Lux Fire's lighting sources, okay? Not 9? 8 for me. It says I have 6 people in stream, but I must have more than that. Wow, okay. Oh, look at this. The voting system's just changed. Sorry, let me just go back to the votes while we go to Winterhold, because I need to check out City of the North's Winterhold, folks, all right? And the patching I've done around there. Oh, that's it. I remember what I've got to check. I'll talk about that in a minute. I just see the pose changed. Stick your traps, Nesbit, 50%. 17% do you like them? No. And 33% yes. Okay. That's only because you're a bunch of lightweights when it comes to traps. I mean, that's all I can say. You should love those traps. There are many roads to Sovngarde, all right? And they're designed to make the game more of a challenge for you and, kill you now and again and make you think about things. I know my work. My work is like Marmite, folks. People love it or they hate it. It's very rarely in between, Just the way it is. I do things completely different, from most other mod authors. Oh, missed him totally.
I'm going to put you down. That's how a true Nord fights.
And that's okay, that's perfectly fine. I don't like linear gameplay as such, I do like challenges, and I don't mind having to run away. Okay. It's actually still 8 likes for me, folks. So, but there you go. They don't really matter. Well, they do matter. But what I'm saying is, I mean, that will update as we come out. As the stream goes on. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I want. I want that armor. Do you know what? I'm going to take it as well. No, I'm not. No, I'll let him live. I can pick some up in a bit. I'm still waiting to pick up. Oh no, it's 9. Oh, it has. Wow. Okay, it's updated. See? Okay, you're a killer. Oh dear. I'm actually quite pleased at the moment, with the way things are going. I can't complain. In terms of Skyrim, I've still got lots of work to do for Skyrim, but I'm going to mix it up a bit more because... oh, what's that there? Oh, that's all right. I know what that is. Up. Should we go up there? Not yet, we won't. I've got to check out Winterhold. I've got to stay focused. Because I've got to check my patchwork, guys and girls. I've got to check things out and not forget what I'm doing. The trouble is when, it's good fun when people interact. I want that, of course, but I tend to end up forgetting what the hell it is I'm doing. Or supposed to be doing, Okay, let's go. Oh, I thought I heard a wolf, but obviously not. Okay, she's keeping up with me. Good girl, well done. Ah, you're a pretty woman. Okay, let's go. Dum 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 dum. Right, City of the North. It should be. I think I reloaded it. What I did was because I was doing my Skyrim farmhouse inns. I just disabled. Sorry, City of the North and a few others, so I could test and check my stuff out, my inns out. Now I've reloaded and we're going to check the interiors and make sure everything's as it should be.
To the inn for a drink.
And most importantly, everyone, do you remember when we went onto the bridge?
If you know any
I'm going to put my head down so we don't see the bridge yet. There's all these people talking. It's in my head. Let's just get to a quiet area, all right? When we, in our last streams, folks, when we were doing Winterhold, okay, on the bridge, the mage that you talked to get access to was always sunken into the walkway. And I realised I left a couple of cells in the TPOS 2AE mod from my gully settlement. And there's a couple of little nav meshes left there as well. So I've removed those, started a new game. So what we so if it was TPOS 2AE, that's what I'm saying. If it was my mod that caused that NPC to sink into the walkway, then it should be now fixed. Because I've cleared all the cells around Winterhold. There's nothing left. If she's still sunken, then it's another mod and it wasn't TPOS 2 AE. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's see if she stood there, okay? She is! So it was the cells I left. Okay. Okay, so now we know that it was the cells that I left in TPOS 2 because she stood there as she should be.
Damn faithless Imperials.
So that's good. So that's good then. So that's all good. Let's. Oh, 10 likes. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Sorry, forgive my language. I'm just a bit shocked. That's all. Let's go on into the frozen hearth.
I'm sorry. Could you describe the smell?
Lovely. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. I really do like City of the North inns. You know, JP Steele's Inn. Very nice, and we're running Lux, of course. So
unless you're bringing me another round, you keep walking.
Come on in.
Yoef, a wild Yoef appears. Hello, Yoef. How you doing? Brilliant. I don't know how many people are in stream now, but I've got 10 likes all of a sudden, and my back end says I've got one person in stream, which would be Yoef. But anyway, that's really good. Look at that. Look. And Python's there as well, so my stats are just dodgy in the YouTube back end, but that doesn't really matter. It's the fact that people are here and enjoying the stream. Okay, so NATO's still here, so yeah, so the concurrent viewers isn't right. Not that it matters, I don't worry about stats as such. From it says in the back end because I know they're always wrong. So Winterhold is now fixed up, guys and girls, so we know. So it was TPOS 2, and those two nav meshes that cells that I left in the mod. Okay, Python, I got 3 in the chat. Yeah. Okay, so I know then, and I removed them from the gully settlement that was down there. So I will update Xbox and I will update PC soon with the new TPOS 2 file. And with the patches that I've updated, okay, once I've done all my checks. Okay, so that's great to know. That's good. That's a good thing. So that's one thing confirmed. That's really good. So let's move on. But I'm just going to check the environments, make sure all the lighting's good, everything looks good. We're going to go back and do the main quest because I need to double check that works all okay as well. I've got to do this while I'm doing this test, Oh, and I think there's been some other voting in the polls. Stick your traps, and yes is even now, and no is 14%. That is funny. It's just so funny. I really love sticking the third option. It's just good fun.
Stendar's mercy be upon you.
I mean, people, I'll just say over the years, because, I've sort of defended my work or whatever, I can be a bit assertive or even aggressive sometimes. I think some people have learned to tread carefully around me, but they only have to do that if they act like tits, I mean, I don't mind a bit of banter and play like any bloke, but it's just all done in the right way. But it is nice that people interact. It's good fun. Okay, right now. That reminds me as well. If you come into the CK streams, the patron streams on my Discord, The next one will be around the 10th of this month. Oh, sorry, August. Sorry, the 10th of August. You know, feel free to chat. All right, because if you chat with each other as well, I'll just get on my work while you're doing that. Just to let you know,
I'll fight the
I've got no issues if you want to chat in the stream. But yeah, just be aware I may not answer you straight away if I'm concentrating on something or something like that. But you can talk to each other as well, you know. And let me just say again, if you want to be part of the Patreon streams on in the CK, I'm on the Discord.
Hey, look, a cave.
All you've got to do is become a patron, which is like to get that access to that perk of CK. It's just like $7 a month. Or you can watch streams and support me on YouTube. And if you do that regularly, I'll add you free. Because you're supporting my work and helping this channel grow. So, you know, there are two ways you can get to see perks that patrons get. All right, but you can read about that on Discord under Quid Pro Quo for Skyrim on my Discord. All links are in the description. Okay, because not everyone can afford to support someone with a few quid a month. You know, like me. You know, I haven't got a lot of dosh. I've got none spare generally. So you know, I know what it's like. So I try to include people as much as I can with my work. So, you know, people help my channel grow, then yeah, come along and get the perks that patrons get. You know, it's a fair exchange. This is Fort Peak. I'll just come up here, folks, if you don't know what Fort Peak is. And this is a real challenge. I'm telling you now, even if you're level 50, it's a challenge. And this is a TPOS series of... Actually, shall we do it? I know I've got to do... I know some of you are going to know about Fort Peak anyway. But is there others that's never seen it before? Would you like to see me do Fort Peak? There's 4 of you in chat, apparently. So if you want to give your opinions, I'll just hang here a minute while you catch up to me saying that. Because you're just about 30 seconds behind me or so. Would you like to see Fort Peak? It's a bit of a challenge, guys and girls. You've got 3 of you, Nate, Python. You've never seen it, Python. Okay, should we do Fort Peak then, for those of you that's never seen it? What's that, UF? Oh, sorry, hello chat. Yeah, I mean, if you don't, none of you know what Fort Peak is. It's a TPOS cave system that leads you to the House of Zell. Fort Peak is here. I'll do it, okay. And the House of Zell... It should be... Oh, God, I've got to update the marker. Oh, right, okay. Is it up? Let's just have a look. There's the House of Zell. Okay, we'll do it. I'll do Fort Peak for you. So, Fort Peak here leads to the House of Zell, which is a player home. A TPOS 2 AE player home. This is also part of TPOS C as well, if you ever play TPOS C. Now, I know users of my work will know it. Let's go in and do it. All right? So what we got here straight away is just... it's a fortified area. It sits on the hill. There you go. Fort Peak discovered. Let's go into the cave system. And the cave system will say Fort Peak all the way through it, okay? Let's... Now, watch this. Here's another small trap. I'm now switching to my sword. And I am going to cheat, folks. Because otherwise I'll be playing for hours. Because it is a challenge. Alright? There you go. Oh, God, I missed him. See, even this skeleton is not... I'm just going to go to... Have I got it yet? I may not have my... Oh, I don't. I don't have my dragon sword yet. I forgot about that. All right, I'll pick that up later. We'll get rid of him. I'll move to my bow then. I'm going to move to my bow because this is a real challenge, all right? And when I say that, I'm not downplaying it. And like I say, even at level 50, you'd find this a challenge, I think. If I recall correctly. So here we go then. This is Fort Peak. All right. And again, I'm going dark because I like it that way. Actually, that's okay then. It's bright in here to begin with, but it should get a lot darker. And it's good actually to check the lighting. I've just realised as well. I think I changed the template. I may not have done Fort Peak. Oh, I might not actually. Okay, we're going to go dark. It might just be this cell, but I'm going to drop Yeah, wrong way, sorry. I'm going to drop that down a bit. This might be a bit brighter. I hope all the cells aren't like this. Now, we've got to be careful here, because straight away, you saw the slaughter in the first room, and you're going to find out why. Now, there's traps everywhere, all right? Oh, there he comes. Ah! I'm not messing with him. Like I say, level 50, he'll hurt you. But again, as you've just seen, he's just hit traps there. So even if you're a thief is going to find this area a challenge. Because I've made it deliberately difficult for thieves as well. So you're not just going to run around. Alright? You're not just going to even creep around and find it so easy. Alright? I'm going to have to change up the Lux template because that's too bright. So it's good we came in here actually, because at the moment this is way too bright for my liking. Way too bright. I thought I changed the template for this, but obviously I haven't. When I say template, I've given all TPOS 2AE interiors a Lux template. But I haven't done it for Fort Peak by the looks of it. Which means it's bright. But at least you can see it, I guess. We'll look at it like that for now. Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, I missed him. There is a lot of... This is a very enclosed area with a lot of potential combat with these spiders. And I will use my basic sword at times, but I don't want to be doing this cave system for ages, you know, and it does take some effort. You've got to make sure you've got a few potions on you as well, because I don't give you any assistance through this. I know this is spoilers, but like I say, I mean, most of the people watching these streams will know my work anyway. And for those of you that don't, you may see it, but it's different from seeing it and playing it. Actually, I quite like it light. Actually, normally this is pitch black, and I can't see where I'm going. And in stream, it's a real burden. But this is actually quite nice to actually see where I'm going, because even though I built the damn thing, I still get lost. Especially when it's pitch black. Now, what's my setting? No, it is right up there. This is way too bright. Definitely got to change the template up. Sorry about that, folks. It sort of takes from the experience a bit, really. But hopefully the next cells will be darker, with luck. Okay, so every cell we go into will be called Fort Peak, because it sits all in one cell. Now, what's going on there? Look at that. Oh yeah. All right, I just remember where I am. Yeah, it is right for right now, mate. Yeah, that is. Again, this is very bright. It's very disappointing. I am sorry. This would be much more enjoyable if it was darker. I haven't changed the template over. This is a vanilla template with Lux lighting, and there's E&B Setting Suns preset, so I need a Lux template to be inserted into these cells. So I need to do that when I get out of stream. But that's the whole point of this testing, you know, to check things like this, you know. Now, when you meet... Sorry, let me just say, we're now at a crossroads, right? We can go left, we can go right. Let me just tell you, if you've never played it before, now you're now going to have two mirror images of when you go left or right. So the cave system is a mirror image of itself. So you know, if you go one way, you can actually go the other way and get to somewhere else. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the House of Zell first, and then I'll take you through the real bitch of the cells that are a real challenge. But we're just going to go to that. Oh, we're just going to go to the House of Zell first. Oof. I think the House of Zell is this way. Yeah, it is the right way, I think. This is still a little bit of a challenge, but nothing if you go right. If you go right instead of left, it's a completely different kettle of fish, and it's real good fun as well. There's some real good traps in it, and you'll see them in a bit, actually, when we go back. But I'm just going to get to the House of Zell first. We've just had... No, the Poe's the same, I think. The Poe hasn't changed. Yeah, Yeah, Nato, you would have seen this for sure. You would have seen this in TPOSC. Because this is actually... TPOSC and TPOS2 AE share some elements that are the same. And TPOS2 has some elements that TPOSC doesn't have. Again, TPOS2 is a breakdown of TPOS, so people could use other mods, you know, around the towns and cities. So this is a lightweight version of TPOS with some different content. Way too bright in here. That's very sad, actually. That's a bit of a shit, but there you go. At least you get to see, again, these Dwemer automatons are a challenge, all right? This is all a challenge. You set all these guys off, you're going to be in a world of pain. Again, I know roughly where everything's going to trigger. I'm just going to take them out. And again, there's other traps here, look, which you don't see, which you're not going to be aware of. Let's just hit. There's lots of different traps all through here that will make your life a little bit harder. Like I said, I'm just going to dispose of these. Oh, there's an ow, another one. And this is nothing. This is just the beginning of it, really. Now we're on our way to the House of Zell. Okay, let's just go to the House of Zell now then. Now I know I have put a template in the House of Zell because I remember doing that, so it should be darker in there. Now the House of Zell hasn't got a key, folks. All right.
Oh.
You don't need a key for the House of Zell. Now let's just save, and I'm going to TFC, and you can see where we are. We look on the map. Right, we're now here. So this is the House of Zell, and across here you have another platform which is to do with TPOS 2 AE and the TPOS 3 question version later on down the line. So it's not, you can get access to this via these doors over here, and the reason I've used the Falmer doors, there's a reason for that, and you'll discover that in the TPOS 3 question version. Okay, let's go to the House of Zell. It's not locked because you fought all the way through the cave system. You don't need a cave for this. Okay, now first off as well, you're going to find yourself a house key for the lifts, for the fast travels. I'll show you that now, all right? There you go. This is much darker now. So now I can go back to my previous settings, which would be that. You see, I've actually, and that now probably maybe for some is too dark. So if it's too dark, you know, but for me, I like it because there's not a lot of light sources in this abode, but I'll just turn it up so you can see. Okay. So I've got to work on the template still, all right? Now in this box here, the safe, the House of Zell key. And what this does is give you access to all these fast travels. And if you look at the fast travel doors, these magical fast travel doors, they've got the location of where you're going to. Windhelm, Whiterun, Riften, Morthor. Okay, so these doors take you to other locales, other locations. All right, so that's the House of Zell. It's a very simple vanilla player home for crafting, sleeping, and that's it really. But it does look nice, you know. The lighting in here is nice with the Lux template. And again, you've got all your crafting facilities and stuff like that. You know, just go into the forging area, and you've got a nice lot of mannequins as well. Okay. Okay, so there you go. That's the House of Zell. That's what you get at the end of it, all right? Just so you know. Let's go back now through the cave system. Let's have a look. Python, hold on. Let's just get rid of my torch. Let's bring the map up. It's sort of located in between Winterhold and Windhelm. So, you know, it's part of the half, you know, what you call it, it's gone from my head. So, yeah, I mean, it's part of the Morthor hold, really. Dawnstar, Winterhold, that's there, I guess, you know. Let's go back now through the cave system because we can go in a different direction as well. And we'll come out here when we come out via the other cave, but we're going to go back the way we came. Now, which way did we come in? This is the way, sorry. We're now going to go right in that cave system and it'll bring us out through this portal here. All right. But we actually came in through this portal here. So we go back. The pail, yeah. The pail, yeah. Yeah, the pail, yeah. So let's just... oh, now it looks a bit better in here. Okay. How much? Yeah. It's around there, yeah. Sorry, my brain went dead on me. I'm getting tired now because it's the second stream of the day and my brain's starting to go soft. Okay, so we are going to go back into the cave system, all right? Well, look at this. Now this is bizarre. Now it's actually darker. Oh, well, that's good. Maybe it just didn't... All right. Well, that is strange. All right. Okay, let's bring on a torch. Okay, so I said to you, this cave system mirrors itself, and it does. So let's just go through now. So that's the spider. This is where we come in then, yeah? And that's where we come in. And we went left. Now we're going to go right. And the game's about to change, okay? Big time. But like I say, it's a mirror... Oh, it's a mirror image of the other direction. But this time, guys and girls, you're going to get some cheats. Hello. You don't have to use these. It's totally up to you. All right. I've put them here for those that want to use them. All right. You don't have to. I'm just going to pray to Talos. I'm using Winter Sun as well, of course. All right. Oh, look at this. The pose changed again. Yes, 38. Sticky traps, Nesbit 38. No, 25. Okay, so that's good. All right. What's my weight? Oof. Carry weight. No, carry weight's okay. Let's put on some stuff as well. What we got? Ring of Sneaking. That'll do. Potions, we'll write 4. Sword, let's stick with my bow and arrow at the moment. I'm just gonna... Okay. Oh, wow. Who's the man? All right. So you don't have to use those... Oh, that's nice. You don't have to use those cheats, folks, if you don't like them. I get it. Not everyone wants to see the armor before they've gone to the island. But I just stick them in there if people want it, you know. Now, we're going down again. Like I say, it's a mirror image, and things are about to get real hairy. Let's... So, a mirror image. Now we're going into a new cave system. Hold on to your potatoes. If you play this and you do Fort Peak, make sure you got a lot of potions, all right? I really don't mind, mate. I mean, I find the sticky traps funny, you know. I stick it there because I know people like to play around in one thing or another, and some people might actually mean it, but that's okay as well, you know. But yeah, you're right. The more people that vote that, I always I just enjoy the different flavors that you get, you know, the sort of reactions that you get in the pose. They're good fun. But it's a good point, Python. You know, the more people that say stick your traps means the more that people have used it. But a lot of people actually like my traps, you know. I got my vote. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's focus because there's traps here. Now, have you noticed, folks, how the interior lighting's changed? It's darker now. So, obviously, I've done some of the cells, but not all of them. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. They die. They don't like them. I hope so. I hope that's the reason, yeah. That would be good. I know a lot of people, I mean, I know, for example, where's my brain gone? Jack and quite a few others, you know, that play my work, you know, like to have a dig about those, you know. They enjoy them, though. They do enjoy them. How long have I been in stream? 1:14, and it's 3:30. About another half hour, folks. Maybe a bit longer, I'll see. Now, I've got to get out of here. Where am I going? Ah, there we go. There's... Oh, let's get rid of him. Oof, dear me, that hurts. Ah, indeed. Okay. Let's go to bow and arrow. This is, in a minute, it gets really good. I really like the next couple of traps that come up. I think they're really good. I enjoy them. Am I going the right way? I haven't got a clue if I'm going the right way. I can't remember. I've already lost my bearings. Can't remember where I'm going. Is it up here? I think it is. I hope I'm going the right way. I'll tell you, that's what. Now this is what makes Skyrim such good fun. You can do so much with it. You're modern, you know. Oh, I don't know if Yoef's not Yoef. Sorry, Zeus is still there. Nice little abode you made, Zeus. By the way, let's just go back to my. I don't know why I'm sneaking with a. Oh, what am I doing? Come on, fingers and thumbs. Here we go. This dwarven automaton is actually dodgy. He was made to be dysfunctional, just so you know, alright? Because again, these are old ruins, so I want some dysfunctional things in it. But not everything is dysfunctional. And I can already tell I need to change the templates up for this interior. If you look at the floor, and I reckon if I use a torch, it's going to look funny. Oh no, it's alright. Alright, I'll hold off on judgment for now. Let's just see how things pan out. Now we're going to have some fun here. No, it's not like... Oh, I haven't done that here. We're not going to have no fun. Oh, I can't believe it. Hold on, guys. I just got to check something. Oh, no. Oh, I don't believe this. For some reason, I don't have all the oil on the floor. In TPOS 2, you can firebomb this place and you can kill all the spiders because there's oil and the trail leads... Literally, it's combustible. And it combusts all up the stairs and all around the walkways. And I haven't got it in TPOS 2. I can't believe I haven't got it. I'll have to put that back in because it's one of the things that makes Fort Peak such fun. For some reason, one of my traps is gone. Oh, I missed him totally. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, no, there is some oil on the floor. I just saw it. I just saw it. Hold on. Let's go. Let's have a look. Let's assess this. There is oil on the floor. Look. All right. That's but it's not like TPOSC. It's nothing like TPOSC. TPOSC is fantastic. There you go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. There it goes. Look. Yeah. And that helps take out the enemy. Hey. All right, that's okay. It's still. I've just lightened it, like over there. It's still over there. Let's just get that before. There you go. And if you get caught in it, and you're on a low level, it would, or fairly low level, it'll hurt you a lot. I'm actually cheating with my stats, guys and girls. So, but it looks really nice in game anyway. That's a good thing. Oh, that one's on the run. Look. That's nice. Some nice effects there. I like that. And so, yeah, the mod pack is coming along quite nicely. There's still a few things that need to be done, but, you know. Okay, let's carry on. Again, I've got to big you all up today. You know, big you guys and girls up. Thanks for joining me, all right? Thanks for the likes. You know, for all of you that's come in stream today and are joining in the experience. I just want to big you all up, you know, because, well, I appreciate you. It's good stuff. It's good to have people to interact with. It's nice to see some votes. It's nice to see people staying for the stream and help the channel grow, you know. Good on you, guys and girls. Now, what's up there? I've never... Did I do anything up here? I can't remember. I think this is all blocked off, but let's just check. Look at that. Look at the light on the floor. I really like that. Yeah, that's all blocked off. That's okay. Now, this is where... like I say, the challenges do start with the amount of automatons that are about. It's a bit brighter now in the cells, so let's see what happens. Let's stick with the sword for now, see how I do, alright? Oh, there's one straight away, right on top of me. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be damn hard work, I tell. Oh. Oh, of course you do, Python. Yeah. God damn it. Now you can see why I put in the armor that I did for Fort Peak. Now you see why I added this armor in. Because again, like I say, you know, if you're careless and you activate too many enemies, you're going to be screwed. Seriously screwed, alright? Where am I going now? I'm trying to remember how this plays out. Oh, I remember. Alright. Let's see if I can just... This looks really nice, actually. I like this. And again, you've got to be so careful because there's different types of traps everywhere, folks. And the reason for the cobwebs... There's a reason for the cobwebs everywhere because they cover up and hide some of the traps, alright? That's the reason for all this sort of stuff that's going on. Yeah. You'll see... Let me just show you that there is a reason. Because up here, there's a great big... Oh, there it is, right behind me. She fell behind me, look. Now I've got a dwarven... Oh, no, I've got loads of them. They're all spawning. Oh, I'm in hell. Here we go. Now, this is going to be fun. Again, I got high stats. Look at that. They're kicking my ass. Oh, no. No. Don't panic, Nesbit. Potions. Jesus Christ. I'll show you my stats in a minute, all right? What am I doing? Why am I moving so slow? Run, you Wally. It's my buttons. I'm getting confused. There's another trap there, look. Do you see it? Oh, let's move to my bow because they're just going to slaughter me. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Run. But it looks nice, doesn't it, in-game? This looks such an effective area. Look at that. I just like the way this interior looks, the darkness of it, the spiders and everything. We're getting them all now. And they're kicking my ass. And I have to cheat because, I don't want to be playing for a long time. I'm in streaming testing, folks, so I will go back to my sword. But look how hard he hits. Good God, and that's with a block. He hits so hard, that guy. He's a mean bastard, this one. Let's just heal up. Now you know why I've got these potions. There are many roads to Sovngarde, folks, alright? I'll show you my stats in a minute. Because you look at my stats as well, my health. Alright? Oh, I got a level... I shouldn't have done that. Oh, bollocks. I know it only says level 1, but I'm actually cheating. We're going to have lots of level up noises now. There you go. Look at my health, my stamina and everything. So you can see how much health I've got. And you can see the damage that automaton is doing to me. So you get the idea of what I'm on about here. Alright? Now we got more. I've spawned more accidentally as well. So there's one there as well. So, you get to see how tough these interiors are. Look at them. They're kicking my ass. Ow. Oh no, I just remembered. I've got wounds loaded up. I'm going to have to cheat. Because otherwise I'm going to end up with serious injury. I forgot I got wounds loaded up as well. Let's get rid of them. Because I don't know how many potions I've got. Ow. Excellent. Yeah. Exactly, Python. But Python TPOS 3 is bringing back the Dwemer. And you actually accidentally just stumbled on something there, part of the story, by what you've just said there without meaning to. Because they'll be coming back through the Origin Temple of my mods. If you know TPOSC or Riverwood by Nesbit and the Origin Temple, they'll be returning, and through other locations of all the Dwemer locations in my series of mods, or the TPOS series. So you've actually just stumbled on something there, Python, and I'm not going to give no more in the way in that, but you can work it out for yourself, I'm sure. So like I say, the TPOS 3 questing version will address a lot of these things. Another trap, look. Alright, another trap. So if you're trying to creep around, depending on what textures you got, what you got loaded up, you're going to take some hits. But that looks really nice, folks. I love this environment. Really, really good. Thanks to Lux templates and the Setting Sun's ENB preset. Again, you can have it darker or lighter. You know. Let's stick with 1 for now, because that's my preferred setting. I'm going to save, and I've just got to look at my injuries. What have I got? What am I doing? A swollen right arm. I think I've got some magic. Have I got potions? What fixes a swell? Is that bruising? Magic, Nesbit. Think about what you're doing. What am I doing? Bruise healing. Oh, that's not what I mean to do. What am I doing? Magic. Ah, brilliant. Look at that. Bruised right arm. 11. Is that another like? Thanks, guys and girls. Thank you so much. Wow, one of your bruises has been healed. Brilliant. So that's healed the bruise. So I should be in a better condition now. Let's have a look. Just covered in blood. All right, let's save. That's important. That's good stuff then. Well done, Nesbit. Well done, everyone. Right, let's get on with this. I am going to go back to... Oh, hold on. Stick your traps. Oh, brilliant. Good stuff. Okay, let's now move on then, guys and girls. There's more traps here, look. Again, this isn't a very big trap, but let's just... Oh, there's one there, look. That's not a trap. Well, it is a trap. It's a Dwemer trap. And then you've got the darts there, just see? And they're all sort of to combine things up. You know, so if you're sort of low on health and you're trying to escape or... You know, I like to mix things... Oh, Jesus, and another one. So as you can see, Fort Peak is a real challenge, all right? Ow, I missed that myself. There's another guy as well. So, you know, you just see it goes on and on. And if you ain't got enough potions, you're in a world of pain. You know, it's like being in the jungle. And you don't have no experience, you know, to... Now in TPOS, this trap works. And it is a different trap in TPOS 2. Because the trap wasn't this. The trap was that. The trap wasn't these bars. The trap that you hit triggers the automaton. Alright? Different. I like to mix things up and confuse people if I can. Alright? You'll find very few potions as well, guys and girls, in this cave system. So you've got to survive on what you've got. My God. I've got 11 on my screen squared at the moment. 11 lights, but I'm short of that date. But now we are... Oh, here we go. It's really dark. Oh, my God. Let's lighten this up for you. Now we're getting into hell. Now, because this is dark as well, this is going to be a real challenge now. All right. Wow, look at that. This is where it gets a little bit more crazy. Even more crazier and tougher. Because, ow! Shit, I forgot about him behind me. Damn it. Oh, I've just killed Lydie. No, I haven't. All right. Lydia, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting all excited now, guys. It's intense. It's starting to get intense now. I can hardly see. And there's enemies all around me. There's another one. Damn it. Damn it, another one. Ow, ow. Right, I'm going to have to go tactical here. I need some light, all right? You need some light. That's 5. Candlelight is 5. Okay, and we're going to have to go to the bow because there's no way I'm making it through without the bow. And I'm just going to move through. There's traps all the way through here and enemies, all right? You're going to see plenty of effects now and plenty of traps kicking off. There's other traps, as you see. It's intense. Out the way, girl. I don't want to kill you. Wow. I know there's more here. Got more traps coming up as well. I think I'm just walking through a trap system, actually. There you go. There you go. Just a small one. That's a Skyrim trap. That's a vanilla trap. It's pretty crap, actually. Now we get through these doors, and then we get into spider hell, like I say, as Python has said. And again, these are tough guys and girls. Yeah, they're not easy. They're probably most are start around level 40. There's more fire there you could use. They all start around level 40, all right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Spider Kingdom. Yeah. Here we go. You see, they just keep coming, and I like this. And then there's enemies you can't see as well that are trigger traps. They don't show themselves. Oh Christ, it's so dark. Sorry, my chat box is just gone now as well. Let's go. What was it? 5, wasn't it? Can't see shit. But I like that because there's no light sources anywhere. So there's very few light sources. So I like it dark. But it's not like that all through the cave system as you saw, alright? So just this particular area now is really dark. I've just got to save and scroll up my chat box, folks, because it's moved in the YouTube stream area. I can't see your comments. Oh, okay, I haven't missed anything. Spider Kingdom, not Spider Hell, haha. Okay, right. Where am I going? I haven't got a clue. And I like that. This is my own mod, and I struggle with where I'm going sometimes, you know. But this is Fort Peak for you. It is a real challenge. You know, as I said, you will struggle with it. I even took away elements because here there were 2 more Dwemer automatons. Yeah, most of these lights are dysfunctional. I changed them up squared so they're dysfunctional. Yeah, the lighting casings are there, but there's not actually any light sources. Okay, oh, there goes the lighting again. Let's just bring it back up because I can already see an automaton further down there. They're very lightly lit. They're not heavily lit, those lights. And if they're actually working at all, let's just go back through. Have a look at this one a minute. Yeah, there's no flame to it. There's just a bit of light coming off it. I mean, again, and again, when I built this, I very deliberately removed the lights because I wanted it to be like I say, you see some dysfunctional automatons around that don't attack you; they just stand around. And they were put in and made deliberately, you know, because I want, you know, again, it's a very old ruin, you know, so again, oh, look out behind you, girl. He's behind you. Look, 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 look. What is he doing? Let's see if he attacks. For some reason, he stood there. Just take him out. He's not dysfunctional, that one, because he spawns. Ow, ow. Let's see if I can fire them in the dark. Excellent. Look at that. That's cool. That's wicked. Let's get some more light then. And back to my bow. Okay, we're almost out of here now, so it should be a little bit lighter. Again, there's 2 scrolls. The only help you get here is in that box. There's a chest here, guys, girls, and that's the only help you get in the whole of that system. You get some gold, you get some lock picks, and you get some healing. Alright? And that's that. And I am going to have to go in a minute because time is getting on and my family's going to be back. Let's just get to that. I just want to finish this. Open Zell Ruins. I just want to get back to the House of Zell so you can see the rest of the ruins. And then I will have to go. Now, it's again, I've got to sort out the lighting in here because it's not very well balanced. Again, we're going to keep it bright so you can see. It is, yeah. Now this is where there are loads of traps, guys. All right, tons of traps here. You would have if I was to fight here, so let's just where is it? There's the. Oh, here we go. You just saw my health. Oh, it's pitch black as well. God, shit. Oh my god. What am I looking for? Sorry, I can't work it out what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find where to get my bearings now because. Here we go. Where's my arrows? Oh, God, come on, Nesbit. Oh, what am I doing? What is going on? I'm going to get in here a minute. I'm going to take some cover because I can't seem to get myself together. Here we go. Okay. These are the shades of Forgotten Time. All right, let's get rid of him. Okay, I've got some cover, so I'm just... There's another one. But loads spawned when you hit a trigger here. Alright, so we've got them over here as well. And there's other traps as well. Wow. Ow. Ow. I hope you can see okay. Because I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'm going to die. I better heal up fast because otherwise I'm going to die. Oh, I missed him. Come on. And I just hit this. There's bear traps and floor traps. There's centurions. There's all sorts that go on here. Do you see all the traps firing and everything? Yeah. The floor was glitching on the left. I saw it, yeah. That's to do with the texture set, I would expect. We'll bring up a... We'll check the lighting now, alright? Now that we've got rid of the enemies, and we'll look for some glitches. There you go. So I reckon I need to lift the floor up there, because I know exactly what that is, Python. It's the overlay. It's the overlay of flooring when I made the cell. And you don't see it in vanilla, but you do see it if sometimes when you use up different textures. So I need to correct that. That's a correction that's needed there. So you just saw how intense that was, folks. That was mad. So, there we go. Let's... Oh, and there's another trap. Again, I placed gas everywhere. So if you've got a torch going... Oh, my God. And you've got another 12 Centurion as well. It's coming to get me. Ow. That's just where the floor isn't lined up properly. That's all right. It's not a game. It's only where textures are crossing over. Yeah. Just, or it could be the parallax textures for Lux. There could be a couple of things that are affecting it. Because again, I'm using Skyland's Markov textures and they're not parallaxed. And I'm using a combination of parallax textures and non-parallax textures in this game. And occasionally, you do get a crossover where they don't. Yeah. It can be that. It could be other things as well. Here's another Dormer Centurion. Let's just take him out. All right. And now I'm going to get to the end because I reckon my family might be home soon. So I'm actually just going to unlock this and get on with stuff because I don't want to still be streaming. I've got things to do as well. So I will just finish off this cave system. I'm going to speed through it now, folks, because we're nearly at the end. But you can sort of see how tough the system is. This cave system is a real challenge. Yeah. Oh, run you get. Oh, there's another one. And around here, actually, I need to check the lighting around here as well. So this whole cave, yeah, there is lighting here in this cave system. I thought there was. In this particular section, that is what I'm saying. There's another trap round here. We're about to hit it. You'll actually recognise this cave system. I adapted it for my use. I'm sure you will recognise it. I just removed what the vanilla game had, changed it up a bit, and there you go. And your actual reward for fighting all this, for doing all this, okay, is the House of Zell and this chest. And you need to get to this chest to get the key to get out, okay? And again, because it's getting on and my family could be back any minute, I am just going to speed through this, guys, all right? Let me just unlock this. No, I'm not on it. Come on, Nesbit, what are you doing, you dick? That should be it. Oh, what am I doing? Get out of town. Oh, Dwarven Spider, that's why. What is going on? Just slow down. I'm just going to open it normally in a minute. Oh, the Dwarven Spider, for some reason, is interfering with... Ah, there we go. Let's try this now. Oh, come on, really? Really? You really going to do this? Oh, ha, ha. I'm just going to lock the thing. It'll be quicker this way. Jesus, man. Always when you're in a rush. Always. Okay, right. You get gold, you get a coin. Sorry, a key to get out, guys and girls. And it takes you to the other exit door that's at the top of Fort Pete. Thanks, Squared. I'll try to remember that. That was frustrating. So here we go. So that is the House of Zell, and that is Fort Peak. I am going to go into the House of Zell now. I'm going to save up. I'm going to have to leave it there, guys and girls, because it's now 4:30 UK time. And my family will be back soon. And again, you know, if it's too dark with the House of Zell, you can just drop your values down, have it brighter. And it's just a simple player home for you to craft, sleep, rest, and all the rest of it. There you go. Thanks for joining me today, folks. I really do appreciate you all being here. In the likes. Oh, wow, Python, you've been up all night. I know you and Zeus, you know, when you're in stream, you know, I know you've been up all night, you know, and I appreciate it. And I know that's the same for other people as well, that are in different parts of the world. So I really do appreciate you all being here. On that note, though, I'm leaving the stream. I've got to make my way and get on with my day. I'm just going to bring the... That's it. That's nice to have that. I'm going back to the chat box. And I'm just going to say my goodbyes to you all. I'm going to end the poll, right? And the poll finished off with 44% saying stick your traps, Nesbit. 22% saying no. And 33% yes. Thanks. That was a great stream, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for being with me. And again, don't forget, come on over to Discord. If you want to see CK builds or all the rest of it, you know, you can do that via, you know, watching my streams here or Patreon or whatever. Those channels that are private for patrons. But I've said about all that in this stream. I won't go on about that again. I'm just going to say my goodbyes. Squared, take care, mate. Thanks so much. Python, thank you so much. NATO, same for you. Yoef, Jack. Who else have we got? NATO. Who else have we seen today? Nevermore. Nevermore, thanks so much. And for everyone that's given me a vote today, again, thanks so much, right? I really appreciate it. Or anyone that votes later. It's really nice to see people in the stream. It's nice to be able to interact with you all. It's been good fun. I'll carry on with the mod pack building for TPOS 2 AE. And Lemonade Drinker, if you've been around as well. I'm going to carry on the build for the Hafengar all-in-one mod pack, which is going to be part of this. Sorry, I'm carrying on the build for the all-in-one Hafengar mod, right? Which is going to be part of this mod pack, okay? It's a mod I'm working on right now, and you can see me build that on YouTube, on Discord, sorry. And when it's complete, I will be adding it to this mod pack and streaming it. It's a huge overhaul of Hafengar. It's the docks, it's the Solitude City, it's Dragon Bridge, it's all of it. It's a massive all-in-one overhaul. But you'll see that probably around October time. Anyway, you all take care. I will see you in the next streams. You'll see notifications, all right, when I'm available, probably in a few days' time. I'm Nesbit. You're the people of Skyrim. You all look after yourself. Take care, folks. See you soon. And again, thanks so much for being here today and for all those likes. I really appreciate it. See you soon.